My name is Sister Margaret O'Brien, and I entered the Sisters of Charity on September 8, 1960. I have the pleasure today of reading our second pioneer story, featuring Sister Mary Ellen Timon, a gentle guardian of the orphans. Hidden and hard-working best describes the life of Sister Mary Ellen Timon. Born in Ireland in 1783, very little is known about her early years, whether she emigrated with family or what brought her to America. By the time she arrived at St. Joseph's in Emmitsburg on June 15, 1819, she was 36 years old. Some records suggest she may have come from Pennsylvania. Others tried to link her to Bishop John Timon of Buffalo, but she was clearly from the generation before him. What we do know is that she brought with her a mature spirit, ready to serve. In October 1819, she received the habit and the name Sister Ellen. Whether she was still at Emmitsburg when Mother Seton died in 1821 is unclear, but before long, she was missioned to New York, where she would remain for the rest of her life. In 1822, she was appointed manager of the New York Orphanage in St. Patrick's Cathedral Parish on Mott Street. The administrative demands, however, proved too much for her strength. The early 1820s had been a tumultuous time. After Mother Seton's death, Sister Cecilia O'Conway, then the local superior, began to seek entry into a cloister. When Sister Elizabeth Boyle arrived in New York at Christmas that year, she brought stability and a replacement for Sister Cecilia in the kitchen. From that moment forward, Sister Elizabeth's leadership helped restore peace. Sister Ellen's life in New York settled into a quiet rhythm. She served as infirmarian, deeply devoted to the health of the children. The toddlers affectionately called her Mammy Ellen, a name that would stick for generations. She was known for doting on the sick and coddling the orphans so tenderly that the sister disciplinarians were often exasperated. When they complained, Mother Elizabeth would simply say, "Sister Ellen errs on the right side." In 1825, Sister Ellen moved with the children into the new orphanage building. She worshiped at the cathedral and became a beloved fixture in the neighborhood. She witnessed leadership transitions, including the departure and eventual return of Sister Elizabeth in 1829. Through it all, Sister Ellen remained steady, quietly tending to the children and serving her community with love. In 1838, she was appointed Sister Servant, a name for the local superior, of the half-orphan asylum. But the following year, she was replaced. Perhaps her gentle nature wasn't suited to leadership. More likely, she simply preferred serving over supervising. When the Emmitsburg, New York separation came in 1846, Sister Ellen didn't hesitate. Her letter electing to stay in New York was among the first to reach Priest Superior Father Deluol. Sister Mary Frances Wallace later shared a beautiful memory from that moment. As the sisters were preparing to depart, she found Sister Ellen cradling a sick child in her lap. "What would he do," she asked gently, "if I left him?" She never did leave. When the orphan boys moved uptown in 1851, Sister Ellen remained with the girls at Mott Street, still the infirmarian. She was such a trusted presence that neighborhood shopkeepers would hand her brooms, brushes, and baskets of food as gifts for the children. She died at St. Patrick's on February 17, 1855. 7 years later, her remains were transferred to the newly opened Calvary Cemetery, where she was laid to rest among her sisters. One can only imagine that her first joy in eternity was to welcome home the children she had once nursed and comforted, her arms as ever ready and open. Thank you for joining me. Come back to our YouTube channel to learn more about our other pioneer sisters.